So the map begins with you dying, so that the player would spawn at the right spot. But that's not what I want to show you. Game 1.
Your game mode has been updated to creative. Set on game mode to creative.
Okay, so this is what I wanted to show you. This is the first map I ever built. Over here, this purple thing over here is the chorus fruit maze that I built. And it took me about 1 month to build this map. And I started with no skill. But this is this level I was talking about with the barrier blocks. So I'll just show you how it works. There we go. I have the pick blocks different for this version. Okay, so the level begins with teleporting the player way up here. And that's at spawn point. You can tell that I didn't know anything about anything. Anyways, we're gonna go into adventure mode. And this is level 16, illusion. So the player thinks that they're in safe zones. They can't do anything. So the player is gonna first try to go to this door. But actually, you wanna go to this door. Then you wanna open this chest to grab shears. And these can break wool. This is the first step to beating this stage. Man, this is the worst recording quality I ever had. Anyways, okay. It's hard to control this. Anyways, so first you come down here and you break this purple wool, which I'd be able to do if I could swim. First you break this wool, and then you swim up here. Not that way. Up here. And then you go through this pipe. This is the first half of the stage done. Then the rest of it is some invisible blocks where you have to do some invisible block parkour. I'm gonna go and create it because I can't see them. And I forgot where they are. So you just jump on the clouds, jump on this block, and then jump over here. The next part of the stage is right here. First you gotta open the right chest. It's this chest down here. But you can't normally break it. I think it's this one. I can't remember, but one of these chests holds the key to breaking the next section. I think it's this one. Yes, you're given that iron nugget that can break clay. So then, you just go through the same process again. You go through the water, but this time, you actually want to go over here. If I could get there. I can't get there, I'm being blocked by invisible blocks. Let's just break it. You're supposed to break this clay, and it leads you to the end. And then you get one more item to break this iron door. That's basically the entire level. Now, another level I'd like to show you. Not this one. This one's uninspired. This is just lava parkour. This one is where I started first experimenting with bosses. So I created a slime boss with some simple command block chains. And then the rest of the map's not that creative. Like, this is just one where you solve up piston puzzles. The orange one. Brown is just some pig riding. This one, blue, is pretty creative. It's a 2-section level. One part of the level takes place underwater. The second part takes place in the sky. And the last part takes place under the water. And this is like the chorus fruit maze. I can just explain it real quick. So first, this says level 11 purple. Each level is based on a theme, and each player grabbed one per round. And that circle box right there is just a secret. Okay, anyways, looks like we ended up in the first room. If we wanted to, we could complete the dungeon. And then, so originally I made the level linear. I mean the game linear, where you didn't have to find any secrets, until I eventually decided that finding secrets was necessary. It was pretty much necessary, because I wanted some level unlocking base. So to get to level 13, Candy Island, you need to get S-Wool 15, 14, and 13. And then you'd find a secret there, and then you have to get specific S-Wools from different stages to unlock Rainbow, then to unlock Parkour Domination, and to unlock level 16, Illusion, which was the stage I showed you. And then the final stage takes place in the end, where you battle the final boss, which was the first time I actually made a final boss, which was pretty interesting. Okay, so the next thing. So basically, to set the spawn point one time, what I did was I set a command block to destroy a link to a redstone that would prevent you from setting a spawn point and respawning in the wrong spot. I guess I could show Parkour Domination. That one was a very interesting stage. Let's see. Parkour Domination. Yeah, right here.
I'm filled with regrets, but I didn't build this stage, but the colors are taking over. Help, stop the evil, you're closer than ever before. You have been teleported.
Okay, anyways, this map has story. So there's this evil called the Color Storm who's trying to make the world uniform with just basic colors. Anyways, the room I wanted to show you was this room. This room is pretty special. And the fact that this is like what I call half-heart guessing. So it's called damage control. So you spawn up here and you drop and you're at half a heart. Natural regeneration's off. And the player has to shift to figure out where the magma blocks are. But you can't see where the magma blocks are. Some of this carpet has magma blocks, some of it has wool. And the player basically has to guess when to jump. Here's some experimenting with slow falling, and this is basically the parkour that this entire stage is based off of. This is called the limit parkour. It's very simple. It's basically just a combination of ladder block parkour, barrier block parkour, and everything like that. Okay, anyways, I'm not going to show you where the escalator is for that. Anyways, it teleports you here. And then, in order to unlock the final boss, you actually have to find a secret, which is a very, very complex secret. It's actually in the last stage before the special stages. It's in Candyland. And you would never guess how to get here, unless you had a walkthrough. So here I rely on barrier blocks to help the player and trick them at the same time. So if I just grab this, as you can see, the player needs to jump from this roof to here. They won't know they have to jump here, and then they have to jump down to this lava. This second one, to get the final secret. But they might get misled because this struggle box holds another secret to unlock one of the other stages. But the one to unlock the final stage secret is that one. So that's basically my first ever map I've ever created. I think it has some interesting ideas. There's one more thing I wanted to show you. It's the hardest level, and it's one of the bonus levels. well, original bonus level, but now it's a part of the map. It's in Caney Island. So, I just wanted to show this real quick. Okay, anyways, that was just the guide idea. I had that too. So this stage is pretty complex. So first, you need to find this invisible block parkour, and then you have to get to this chest to open it, so you can unlock stuff to break some blocks to unlock the next one. Basically, what you have to do is I essentially created a gate where you acquire certain blocks. So I made a block that can be placed on clay, which is iron, and then gold and diamond, and the last block would be coal. And then you place a button that you're given at the beginning on the coal block, and then you beat the stage. But the stage was pretty complex. I really relied on barrier blocks. If you hit this button here, it will say, I wonder what happened. It actually unlocks a gate here where you can get one of the blocks I've mentioned. Anyways, maybe I should show you the first half with blue. Here's the boss area for the secret. And yeah. Anyways, the reason why I won't import is because this stage is in beta. This is actually a pretty old update. This is the aquatic update. And Minecraft Education Edition hasn't updated since. So, blue is most definitely the longest stage. There's like 3 sections. This is the final section where you have to find items hidden underwater. Anyways, you remember the pick block thing I wanted to show you? Well, I can show you that real quick. If I just fly up here, and I find a command block real quick, if I can find one. I think there's some command blocks in here. Yeah. So this one has MBT value. If I click shift, I think if I sneak, am I sneaking? No. Why isn't the sneak button working? The sneak button does not want to work. Oh, because I inverted it. That's why. Why did I do that? And then if you just click this, if you click this, and it has no MBT value, but I think if we click the sprint button, and then we click, I don't know if you can do it with this controller, but I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna have to put this down. Control and no MBT value. But if you see, if I put control on my keyboard, which you can't see, and then I click pick block, which I think I put a Z. No, see? I have the controls really weird. E. And it essentially just give me an MBT value command block. So that was the first map I ever built that I actually tried.